God, that made me feel weird. No! Seriously, something's not right about this.
I don't feel good.
Oh God, I think I'm gonna. What's up, Soap Suds? Welcome back to another episode of the Geek Soapbox. I'm your host, Lee Ponton, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host,
Leva Bates!
Yeah! It's very exciting. So last week, we gave you the rundown of what shows we were going to be watching this fall premiere season. This past week, Gotham premiered with James Gordon as the main character.
Ooh.
Not Batman.
World without Batman. Or, actually, a world pre-Batman.
Yeah, he's still there.
Pre-Batman. If you haven't seen Gotham, then you may not want to watch this episode.
Sorry,
because I'm going to talk.
I don't want to alienate you guys and tell you to not watch this episode, but
it's on Hulu Plus. Watch it right now.
Yeah, just
and then
watch
come
it
back and watch
come
this.
back because
I'm going to talk.
We're going to talk about it.
I think that was the most in-depth killing of his parents we've seen, even in movies. And maybe it's just because it was from the police point of view, and the thing is, you also got it from Selena's point of view, and there's just so many things. I don't know, I liked it.
The thing about it is I feel like the scene itself is just as quick as it's been in any other representation that we've seen. Yeah, I do. Just as long as the Burton Batman, just as long as Batman Begins. However, we know that it's probably going to be an ongoing mystery, so it's going to last longer than just that scene.
I mean, then you also have finally the police who gets the call, police who show up.
Well, yeah, you get all that too, but
that's way more in depth. And
I thought you just meant the scene itself.
Oh, okay. Well, though
within the body of the scene.
Yeah, it was pretty quick because there wasn't a struggle.
No,
normally, like he gets the necklace and there's always that struggle between Thomas.
And that was the first thing that ticked me off.
Really?
The episode. It was, because I didn't understand how the necklace broke.
Well, I mean, when you're freaking out a little bit, I mean... Maybe,
but it seemed like the Waynes...
I think when she handed him, he just snatched it.
Maybe, but we didn't see that. It was a little off camera.
Yeah.
That part. Yeah. It seemed like the Waynes were pretty calm.
I think it was a little more real, because when you're getting held up, you're going to be like, alright, whatever you need, don't kill us, we'll give you whatever you want, take the money, take the thing.
Totally.
And then it was still like, no, F you, boom, boom.
Yeah, and that's part of what ticked me off. I was like, wait, there was no struggle, they did exactly what he wanted, so then he just, out of the blue, shot them? What? Why? You just asked for their money and their jewels and they did it. And then you killed them? They couldn't see your face. It wasn't like there was...
Didn't expect that. Oh.
No.
You didn't expect that?
It wasn't like there was... I mean, I knew they were going to get killed.
But you didn't expect that it was going to be a setup?
No.
Really?
Not really, no.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be our typical story. Of, bam, bam. I got to run away now. So, I mean, it's definitely different. And once I caught on to that later on, I was like, okay, never mind.
You cool with that?
Yeah, it wasn't what it seemed to be. But in the moment, I was a little like... And I liked Selena.
Yeah, she was really cool. But I like the fact that she witnessed it, because now that brings her into the web. Like, she's going to be like, oh, you're an orphan too. And maybe that's kind of what draws her to him. I just think down the road, even beyond the series, once it's like Batman and Catwoman, it'll be like, okay, this is another reason why those two are so... tight. Yeah, so I think that's a nice addition to the whole thing. I'm sure some people hate it. I haven't looked it up, but I'm sure some people hate it. The part that kind of was like, okay, we get it, stop. Hi, I'm James Gordon. Hi, I'm James Gordon. Jim Gordon, Detective Jim Gordon. Hi, I'm James Gordon. James Gordon. This is my partner, Jim Gordon. Hi, this is James Gordon. Oh my god, we know who you are. You're all over the posters. We know, the people of Gotham don't know. Do it once or twice and it's applied. Maybe they won't have to do it anymore. That's it. All the major players know who he is now. Okay. That's cool. Thank God. I will admit that watching it, there were things that I was frustrated about. In the moment as I was watching it, I felt like there was a lot of Batman Easter eggs thrown in there. But they weren't really Easter eggs, they were blatant. I was waiting for somebody to wink at the camera. sometimes you have to play it to the lowest level of audience, and sometimes people don't catch things as quickly as others.
But was it necessary to immediately call Oswald Penguin? Why was that his nickname? Why did they call him that? I just don't feel like that was necessary right off the bat. You know, you call him Oswald, he's standing out there with his umbrella. By the end of the episode, he had his little hobble. It's more of an Easter egg.
I didn't mind that at all, because it was like, because he got mad about it. I know. It was like,
I know.
Don't call me Penguin. No, I hate that.
I thought that the Enigma thing was a little over the top.
I didn't mind that either. Because the thing is, we were watching it, but Jonathan was looking at his phone and he didn't catch Ed, and he was asking a question. He was like, "Why is he asking a question?" Like it didn't click with him for a second because he was kind of half distracted. And the guy's like, "Don't ask me, tell me," and he goes, "Oh, okay, that's cool."
In the moment,
yeah,
I was frustrated.
Yeah,
by it all, because I felt like it was like beat you over the head with it. However, once I finished it and started going back over the episode in my mind and thinking about the look of the show, like the look of the sets and how it was lit, I realized that the show was not what I expected. When they were talking about the show and like building it up, I expected like a realistic, gritty cop show taking place in Gotham. That's not what we got.
More cartoony than you thought of it?
It was.
Okay. It
was. And after the fact, looking back on it, I started to go, what did that remind me of? And it reminded me very much of Dick Tracy.
Ooh, I can
kind of
see that a little bit. Not as quite as cartoony.
No, not as cartoony as Dick Tracy. But if you look, some of the lighting is really bright.
Yeah.
And like colorful. And the sets look kind of like sets. The first shot of the police station. That police station is not realistic in any way, shape, or form. Like, they've brought the criminal through the front door, past the police desk, and we're going to put him right in a cell that was right there. That's not realistic. I mean, I've never been to jail, but I don't know. It seemed very staged. But the lighting and the cartooniness of it, it was almost, like, hyper-realistic. Yeah. And that's just not what I was expecting. It's
still the world of Batman, which is cartoony and comic booky, but
exactly. I just don't feel like in the commercials and the teasers and what they were explaining to us leading up to it led me to believe that that was going to be the case.
Do you think it's going to stay this way, or do you think it'll go more the other way? Because the pilots, like my thing is, pilots are always a little different than the actual show.
And I thought about that too. This show, they didn't do a pilot. The creators pitched it to Fox, and Fox said, "We're ordering it."
Okay.
So there wasn't a pilot. They skipped that and went right to series.
Alright, then I have a few problems then. There's a few things I didn't like how some of the things were shot. And I'm like, well, it's the first episode, it's a pilot, they're probably trying to get it picked up. Maybe the budget wasn't quite as high. Like, I didn't really like the GoPro running.
I hated it.
Like, that, it took me out of it almost.
I thought that, as cartoony as everything else was, that was a very weird shot.
Like, and I just shocked it up going, oh, well, it's the pilot.
I mean, they could have shot it and not liked it either, and they might not do it again.
Yeah.
But
because it's like you see the static shot, and then it goes straight to the
and like a weird like fisheye like.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
It was so weird.
The story, I liked. The performances, I liked. It was just a few small technical things I didn't like.
And I also feel like a lot of the dialogue felt like a noir film, just like the line delivery.
A little bit, yeah.
Especially Jada Pinkett. Like when she first came on screen, like I felt like she was like in an old movie, which again goes back to the Dick Tracy-ish-ness of it. That
even her name, you know?
Yeah, that 30s detective feel. Once I started reflecting back on the episode, I was like, okay, no, I get it now. They picked a very distinct style. Whether it seems like it or not, it's kind of its own thing that we haven't really seen before.
Yeah. I think that's another thing.
But you have to realize that.
I didn't really have to, like, after I finished the episode, I didn't really reflect too much on it. I was like, well, I didn't like this and this, but I liked it overall. Yeah. So it was like that I can forgive. I can forgive a GoPro running, and I can forgive dropping his name a million times, because I liked what they did with the other characters. I liked the directions they're going. I like the spins they did with some of the characters and some of the stories. So, and even the age thing didn't bother me too much, because how everyone in this reality is going to be older than Batman. Not everyone, but a lot of people are gonna be older than Batman.
Yeah.
Like Montoya.
Y'all.
What's wrong? Why are you mad? Why are you mad?
The way they shoehorned in her lesbian relationship with Barbara Keene.
I thought that was cool. I like that. He doesn't know you like I know you.
Oh, this
I was
dialogue.
like,
oh, this dialogue.
So that was him, and this is me. You dating my girl now.
Going into it, I don't think anybody thought that was going to be a love triangle.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody saw that coming. I was like, couldn't there have been a more subtle way? Like, what? It was so, I don't even know. There's no words. I'm okay if that happened. That's fine. I just wish the scene itself had been done a little better. Y'all go back and watch it. Leave your opinions in the comments below. Who do you agree with? Me? Do you think it was clunky and a little awkward? Or Leva, who's wrong? That and then Ivy playing with her ivy plant. I was like, we get it. Her name is Ivy. Why is she stroking Ivy as well?
She looked younger than Bruce, so I was okay with that. Oh, so Bruce, I didn't get...
Wait. Hold up, wait a minute.
She's younger, right?
Yeah, so what?
I'm happy I was talking. All right,
how does that make it okay for her just to be stroking Ivy? Like,
because I'm going back to the point I was making before you went off on the Montoya. The age thing. Okay. Everyone's older than Batman now. Selina's going to be older, which is not.
I don't know if she is or not. Is she?
They're about the same age, but I think she's a few years older.
But on the show, is she?
But it's okay because she's a cougar. So what I did there? Oh yeah! Once I came up with that in my brain, I was alright.
This show's just as bad as Gotham.
By the way, Oswald, oh my god. Alright, the scene in the car, he was my favorite.
He was good.
He made the show for me. He really made the show for me.
I really like Fish. Since I don't know anything about her, I don't know where she's going.
Yeah.
I don't know what her endgame is, so cool with that. Oh, you know what else was really, I thought was interesting? Was the whole, like, Carmine Falcone was, like, trying to save Gotham.
Yeah.
Through organized crime. What?
I thought that was cool. I was like, alright, I see what you're doing here, and I appreciate this.
That is a twist.
I like that, though.
I did not see coming. Gotham has always been a gray area, but I feel like that makes it even more.
The thing is, I mean, we've seen all the stories, we've seen different versions of the stories, we've read different versions of stories, and then they found a way to make it even more different.
And you know what? Again, I was talking about how I was expecting it to be very gritty, realistic.
More NYPD Blue, but with...
Yeah, exactly. But I'm okay with it not being because we got a very realistic version with Christopher Nolan. So I almost feel like Gotham is becoming the best of both worlds. The best of Nolan, how it's still sort of grounded in reality, but it's still a little extreme like the original Batman movies. Gotham is a very unique blend of things.
So what did you guys think of Gotham? Did you like it, not like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were things where you like us, you liked it, but there are a few things you would kind of want to change, or maybe it wasn't 100% behind? Let us know in the comments below.
Don't forget to click that like button. Let us know you like this video. It makes us very, very happy to see all those thumbs up.
And make sure you share this with all your friends. Spread the word of the Geek Soapbox.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be the first to know when there are new episodes just like this. Stay tuned, guys. We got a lot more great reviews coming up. We got S.H.I.E.L.D. coming up in the next few weeks. Arrow, Flash, all kinds of great things. Stick around. We'll see you next time on the Geek Soapbox. Bye, you guys.
Bye.